channel today. Today's video is going to be on this grungy makeup look right here. I just am obsessed with reds and peaches and golds and rose golds lately. I just wanted to have some fun and I kind of didn't know what I was doing going in, and this is semi a get ready with me, but not so much. I'm kind of like coaxing myself into doing more get readies with me where it's just me talking with you guys and we're having a fun time and it's glorious together. Right now we're gonna go with whatever I just created here. I hope that you guys like this makeup look. I really actually ended up liking it a whole lot. Hey girlfriend, hey. All right, enough of that nonsense. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please hit that subscribe button before you leave so you can become a member of our Foxy family. We would love to have you here. We're just a weird bunch. And without further ado, let's get on to this makeup tutorial. Okay, so to get started, I already applied my foundation. I did my eyebrows, that whole shindig, because we all know how much I love doing my eyebrows. So now what I'm gonna do quickly is take a translucent powder. I'm using my Coty Airspun powder. You can get this at like Walmart or Target or Walgreens. And I am just tapping this underneath my eye. What this is gonna do is actually be like a second bake, and also it's gonna catch any of the fallout from the shadows we're gonna be using, because I'm gonna be using so many darker shades, and it's gonna catch all of that so that we can just wipe it away at the end of the day. Okay, so now I'm gonna get started on the eyes, and I'm gonna do something a little unconventional, something a little different. Because of the color that I want on my lids, I wanted to do a base that was this color as well, and to just amplify this color. I don't know why, I just have an obsession for this particular color lately. I just want it on my face, and I thought the perfect way to do this is to use my eyeshadow base is actually going to be a Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick. This is Rose Madder, and what we are going to do is I am going to take a concealer brush and take a little bit of that guy and pop that on my lid where I want this color to be. As crazy as this may seem. Now I don't want to put the shadow on directly after doing that just because it's still super wet, and if I put it on now it could potentially get really cakey. So I'm going to let this set to the point where it's tacky, and then we're going to apply the shadow. But in the meantime, I am going to be taking Black Bean from NYX, and we're placing this on the outer portion now where we're going to have a really nice deep wingy ding happening. And I'm gonna get up in there. Well, that sounds so wrong. So now I am going to get in here before everything kind of sets up. And I'm just gonna blend this out ever so lightly. And that way it's easier to blend the shadows on top and make them look nice and even and smooth. Now this black, I don't wanna go up way too far up into the crease because I don't want the black to be the predominant color in the makeup look. So I'm just kind of keeping it concentrated, but just making sure that's nice and blended out and blended right in there with the rose color. Okay, so the color that I want to use for the rose color, or like this soft pink, this I've actually never used before. It's been in my collection for years. I've never even opened it. This is the Baby Pink Pearl from NYX. And can I please just side note, this is so stupid. I just have to say something. Why do makeup companies put the label over the lid? I get you can't open it, but put a separate seal, because I want to keep this like so I know stuff. And then I've got to like, oh, I hate this. If I didn't explain that and nobody gets it, that's okay, but this drives me crazy. Okay, so I know I probably should be doing the crease before I lay this down, but we're gonna lay this down more than one time, and I wanna make sure that I hit this rose color before it sets and gets too dry to where the eyeshadow is wanted here as well. It'll just completely defeat the purpose. And I just really like this. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna go into my Gwen Stefani palette from Urban Decay. And I am going to first start out with, I believe this is Anaheim is how it's said. But I'm going to take that with a fluffy blending brush. Okay, so I am blending Anaheim, whatever. I'm blending this above And again, everything's gonna look kind of shysty right now, but don't worry. Don't you worry. We'll get it looking like it's looking looky. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I'm gonna dip into Punk with another fluffy blending brush, but it's not quite as fluffy as the other one. And I'm gonna begin blending right on the line of, like the very top of both of our bases that we laid down. Just going in like super gentle with color.
You gotta finesse it. You gotta just give them love and attention. And then, only then, can we achieve greatness.
That should have stopped a long time ago. I'm sorry. That was embarrassing. So we're just gonna continue blending until you got that like, oh, hey there girl, gradient going on. You know what I mean? Like the one that you're like, slam, dunk.
Yes!
God, that looks good. That's the kind of blend you want to go for. And if you feel necessary, dip back into our first color, Anaheim, and just give it a what for. Give it a good blend over. And something I didn't think I wanted to do before, but somehow I keep ending up doing this lately, is I took a blend of Punk and Anaheim. Just kill me when it comes to pronouncing stuff. Just stop it. Just make it stop.
Make it stop.
So I'm gonna go in right here and darken this, because some reason lately, it's just hitting the spot, man. If you want to leave this part out. Okay, so now I really want to deepen that V, and that sounds so dirty. So I'm going to take this color, which is Charming, from my Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette, and I'm going to like really just work this in here. I liked how warm this color is. I just like it. I just like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and pack this on over top where we had the black vein and kind of work it a little bit into our pigment. Oh yeah, work it. Okay, so now we're gonna dip back into our pink and we're gonna start working, tap off any of the excess, and just start working on packing this back on top. Okay, so I'm dipping back into this brush, which still should have some product left on it, but we're not dipping back into like a new set of product. And I'm just gonna like feather and taper those two pigments together. Next I'm gonna use this, it's from JCat Beauty, which I'm gonna do a haul slash review on Saturday of this makeup brand, or maybe Friday. We might start doing like random makeup brand reviews on Fridays. We might. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something you might be interested in, a third video some weeks. I'm gonna try this out. I have never really had good luck with cream glitter palettes. This one is, I don't even know the colors. This one is Susie. And it's all these like beautiful bronzy, beautifulness. So what I want to do is, then I'm also going to dip it on this guy here on the very end. So I'm going to get two glitters for one. Okay, and then I'm going to gently put this on my lids and hope it doesn't take off too much color, which it looks like it might be a little bit. That's okay. We'll keep pushing through. Work through the pain. Work through it. Oh, I actually don't mind this. It's turning a pretty color. I'm just hoping it doesn't look cruddy. I don't know why I'm using the applicator, but it seemed like a good idea at the time, but now I'm slightly kind of wishing I didn't. Okay, so it didn't do what I thought it was going to do, but I actually think this is like slightly a happy accident. I kind of like what it's done. It's like this, I don't know, it's like a rose gold wet look. Maybe it'll dry down a little, we'll see. But I actually kind of like how it looks. Okay, so for our lower lash line, I'm going to dip back into Anaheim, and that, yeah, and we're going to work this on our lower lash line. And I'm just going to smoke the ever-living crap out of this.
I like to accentuate those bags under my eyes. Because if you can't hide them in plain sight, girl. Accentuate them, and then people will be like, oh, she got bags under her eyes. Oh, they look cute. All right.
I kind of never really like know exactly what I'm doing because I don't look at myself when I do this. I just like stare up at the ceiling and I hope and pray to the makeup gods that everything is okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with Punk with a small definer brush, and I'm going to push this up against my lash line on the outer fourth, leaving the inner, no, I'm gonna do the outer half and then leave the inner fourth completely empty. And what I want to do is take this and kind of like, ooh, okay. Create like a little shadow happening here. Okay, so now that I look like a backwards raccoon, we are going to dust off that bake of translucent powder. And because the eyes, I just wanted something extra to just make them pop, so I am taking Amber Jewelry from JCat Cosmetics as well. And we need to be very careful about this because we've already wiped away our bake that's going to catch the fallout. So I'm just going to press ever so gently into the center here. Okay, for the inner corners of our eye, I'm going to use this Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and it is in soft gold. I can't get that to show up. It's too reflective. So I'm going to take that and pop this in the inner corner. Not enter. Do not enter my corner. Oh, God. And I thought about it a little bit. I do want a brow highlight, I decided. Last second. So now I'm going to line up my waterline, but I'm going to do this with two different types of eyeliner. These are both from the JCat Beauty as well. They're the Makeup of the Day waterproof. These are waterproof eyeliners. So I'm going to go in on the outer fourth first and just kind of seal the deal here. This is going to make our eyes appear a lot wider when you darken the outer corners and leave the inner corners either open or with a lighter color like we're going to do today. And then with the white, I'm doing the same thing, just taking this, kind of melting the two together in the center. It might form a gray, that's okay. To be honest, I was debating on whether or not to do a liner or not, and I think I'm going to go with no, but what I am going to do is take this black shadow from the Gwen Stefani palette again with my defining brush, and I am just going to smudge this along my lash line just to make it look fuller. And then we're going to add some false lashes. So we're just going to, like, and if it looks too dark, just smudge it out. Just smudge it out. Just smudge it. The glitter is now falling. Oh, this is not good. Now throw on a quick coat of mascara. I'm using my Better Than Sex by Too Faced. And then we gonna put our false lashes on. Do you ever find an old pair of lashes that like you have no idea when or where you wore them, and then you re-find them and you're like, oh, hey there, I was looking for some lashes. Ooh, oh, snap. What are happening? Everything's falling all over. So now that our lashes are on, I'm going to jump into my contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Every time I say it, I want to say it that way. Just like Anastasia. I don't know why. But I like to dip both the first and the second, kind of get like a nice blend of the colors, the cool and warm tone. And then I'm just going to begin sculpting out my face here. I'm gonna sculpt out them cheekbones first. And then I like to take it down onto my chin, but I like to cut my chin a little higher than it actually is. I have gained quite a bit of weight in the past like couple of months, and it's starting to show in my face, so I just cut it, and that way it kind of slims down that side of the face. It slims it down and cuts a few pounds off the face for me. Thank you so much, makeup. Thank you so much, Anastasia. Just for your information, I'm working on it. I've been working out for a couple of weeks. We're just starting to see progress. That's okay. That's okay. Because workout is the curse word in my dictionary, and it's not something I want to do. But I got to do it for my health. And then I am going to cut down the size of my forehead to a forehead. I'm going to take just a little bit and see what this does for the day. I hate the size of my nose, but I'm going to try contouring a little less today and see what happens. See how we like this. So I'm going to contour there and then just right here. Give it a little bit of fluff. No, I just hate it. I just hate my nose. Get it off of me! Okay, moving on to my favorite part of the makeup look. We're going to be taking Crown of My Canopy from Wet n Wild for our highlight today. This color is to die for. So we're just going to go ahead and move in with our highlighter. Yes, darling, yes. And I'm just going to coat this bad boy on here. I absolutely love this particular highlight because it's like a blush and a highlight in one, and it just gives me this like, that's the only way I can think to describe it. It just gives me that, ooh, yes. And with the leftover excess on the brush, I like to take it right in the center, a little on my chin, and then I'm going to dip back in for the nose department. So I'm going to skip out on blush today because I feel like the Crown of My Canopy has canopied my face. I don't even know what that means, but we're going to go with it. And I'm going to skip the blush because I feel like my face is warm enough with this highlight powder. And I'm going to move straight on to lip in my lips. Okay, so while I was lip fulling, I went ahead and put on my all-time favorito wig. This is from Lush Wigs, and this is in Crystal Ball. Ooh, yeah. So now we're gonna go ahead and pair this with a lipstick, and I wanted to go ahead and do Rose Madder, but with a twist. I'm also going to use Dominatrix, which is a darker brown, and I'm gonna use that on the outer corners of the lips and do a nice ombre to the rose. Okay, so I'm gonna place this in the center. And now we're going to take Dominatrix. Then I'm going to go back in with Rose Madder again. And this time, while it's still wet, blend over into Dominatrix. See, it's going to lighten it up, but not make the divide so, like, it's going to soften that Dominatrix so that you have that ombre, but it's not so strong that it overpowers the Rose Madder. And that's it, my Foxy family. This is our rosy gold grunge, which I feel like I do a lot, but that's okay because I like it. And if you get tired of it, just don't watch me. Because it's going to be probably a lot of this because fall's here and I just am obsessed. So, I do what I want. So if you did end up liking this music video, It's not a music video, crazy pants. What? What? If you did end up liking this makeup look, then please hit that thumbs up. It helps me out so much. You guys have no idea how much that little thumbs up you slap on there helps me out. You have no idea. No idea. No idea. And if you are not yet a member of our Foxy family, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you know when I am uploading and there is a video and you can watch me and be weird with me because that's all I am today, alright? Also, if you were wondering how you can become a member of the Foxy family, other places on the interweb, they're all going to be down below, the links. They'll be there. You can find them down there, click on them, and you can find us other places. Yep. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so freaking much. You have no idea. I love you. I don't know why that's my go-to. So, it is though. So, bye. In my crease area. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are out of control right now, dude.